I got a quick question for anybody watching this video. In under 5 seconds, can you tell me what prestige you are in this game? If you're anything like me and you have absolutely no clue what prestige you are, then this video is for you. Yo, what's going on, guys? It's the boy Fooly, and I'm bringing you guys another video right here on Black Ops Cold War. And today we're going to be talking about the prestige system in both Cold War and in Modern Warfare 2019, and just how unexciting it is to quote-unquote prestige in these two games. But before we get into anything, make sure to leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new. We have over 950 subscribers now, I think. I don't even know, but we're getting really close to 1,000 subscribers, so please help your mans out. Hit that subscribe button and turn on post notifications if you want, and let's get right into it. By the way, this is another one of those discussion videos that I've been doing lately, and this isn't really coming from a place of toxicity. I really just want to talk about this with some of my viewers. But pretty much since the beginning of mainstream COD, back when Call of Duty 4 came out, back when COD actually made a little bit of sense and we didn't have back-to-back games, one of the main ways you could tell somebody was good and that they were going to be a problem on the map was by looking at their prestige icons. Because back then we didn't really have the ability to look at people's combat records, which, by the way, doesn't really matter anymore because of SBMM. Back in the day, when you loaded into the lobby and somebody had that prestige icon that was either spinning, was on fire, or had one of the cooler looking skull icons, you knew that they were going to be a problem on the map. Not to mention, this was one of the only things you would grind for whenever you booted up the next COD. Prestiging was one of the simplest yet most rewarding things you can do in COD back in the day. And you know, us Call of Duty players, we complain a lot, usually rightfully so, because there's a lot of dumb shit that they add into this game for no reason whatsoever. But when they first announced that prestiging was not going to be a thing in Call of Duty Modern Cockhairs 2019, so many people were confused, because I don't remember anybody ever complaining about the prestige system that we had for like 12 years straight. And since COD 4, prestiging's pretty much been the exact same every single year. You get to like level 50 or 55, and then you have the option of prestiging and resetting to level 1 and having to earn all your guns and attachments again from the start. And yeah, that kind of sounds pointless, but not only was this an option, a lot of people really wanted to do this for the simple fact that they wanted to become the Master Prestige. They wanted to become the Max Prestige before anybody else, and they wanted to stand out as one of the few players to actually achieve Max Prestige. And honestly, back in the day, doing that grind was one of the best things you could do in COD, and it gave us an actual purpose to grinding the game. But then the greatest multiplayer experience in Call of Duty history happened in Modern Warfare 2019, and they just got rid of prestiging and had us level up to 155 of all things, and stay there until the next season came out, where you would restart back at 50 if you reached 155, but if you didn't, you would start back at 1 and go all the way back up to 155 and wait there for another month and a half until the next season dropped. And I know a lot of people talked about this when that happened, but I just want to reiterate it. That was one of the dumbest decisions I have ever seen executed in Call of Duty since like supply drops, which not a lot of people even hated, to be completely honest. And so whatever, Modern Warfare 2019 creates this dog system that everybody hated. Everybody complained about this until they quote-unquote changed it for Black Ops Cold War, which gave us a new prestige system again. And this prestige system is one of the more interesting ones, not in a good way by the way, where every 50 levels you forcefully prestige, but only 4 times until the next season drops, and then we get another 4 that we're able to do. And if you go over level 200, I think, you become the prestige master of that season. And then from there you can change your prestige icon to one of the older prestiges from all of the Call of Duties from the past that actually had a good prestige system. The only other different prestige system that we ever had in COD was in Black Ops 2, when they gave us unlock tokens where you can permanently unlock something, whether it's a gun, an attachment, a score streak, a perk, and you get that item for free as soon as you hit level 4 and you're able to create a class. But the system that we have now is not only confusing, it doesn't really push people to grind this game out, and on top of that, without looking at this, I have no idea what prestige I am. Alright, so I guess in Season 0 we had 0 prestige, prestige 1, and prestige 2, and then in Season 1 we had prestige 3 through 7, and then 7 through 11 for Season 2, and then for Season 3 we had prestige 11 through 15, which, I don't know about you guys, some of these prestige icons look like complete and utter horse ass, besides prestige 7, kinda prestige 14, and a little bit prestige 15. By the way, I'm not trying to roast whoever created these prestige icons. In every single Call of Duty, they all look different, they all have their own design, and some of them look cooler than others. But the downsides to this prestige system in Cold War is that we're forcefully prestiging every 50 levels. We don't start back at level 1 until the next season. We have everything permanently unlocked from prestiging the first time in this game. And the one thing everybody loved about prestiging the most back in the day, everybody becomes a prestige master if you play the game long enough before the next season, which isn't hard to do whatsoever because each season is like 2 goddamn months long, and at that point it's not even about grinding this game out, it's about who can tolerate this game the longest and actually get over level 200, which again isn't hard to do whatsoever, especially if you have double XP tokens, which everybody has. So really, what appeal is there to prestiging in this game? Because when you think about it, people really have no reason to grind COD at the current time. But this gets me into my bigger point for this video. Prestiging needs to go back to the way it used to be, back when Call of Duty made sense, and people need to actually be rewarded for playing this intolerable game, because if World War II Vanguard comes out and Sledgehammer shits the bed, and the launch is complete dog meat like it was the last 2 years, and we have very drawn out seasonal content, and on top of that we have no ability to prestige normally like how we used to, people are not going to want to play that game whatsoever, especially when you take into consideration that the new Battlefield is coming out alongside of COD 2021, and man, that's going to spark the rivalry up once again, which by the way, I plan on making a video about this after the reveal of the next Battlefield game. So overall, this next Call of Duty title really needs to knock it out of the park, and one of the simplest things you can do to get people to grind your game is to put the prestiging system back to the way it used to be. And yeah, I know it's not so easy anymore because of the whole seasonal content that we have going on now, but maybe that's also something that needs to be taken out of COD and possibly be revamped. But honestly, that's probably what COD needs at this point. They just need to revamp a lot of the things that they added into this game. And honestly, this new prestige system that we have here in Cold War would honestly probably work a little bit better if we could actually use our prestige keys to, I don't know, maybe unlock a calling card, maybe you get enough prestige keys and you can actually unlock a blueprint, maybe a new camo. But no, they decided to just let us unlock other prestige icons in place of our own prestige icon, which don't even look that good to begin with. And so this is where our discussion is right now. If you were a COD dev and they told you you were in charge of the prestige system and the ranking up system and the reward system, what would be some of the changes that you make to COD in that aspect? But that's going to do it for me today. I'm curious to know what you guys think about the prestige system that we have now and the prestige systems that we had back then. Let me know what changes you guys would make to the prestige system that we have. Personally, I would do it the exact same way that Black Ops 2 did it. I know it's not anything new, but it's something that everybody loved and it was so simple to understand. But yeah, as always, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you're new. Hit the bell notifications if you want to. And yeah, guys, it's been the boy Fooly. Have yourselves a good one. I'm out of here. Toodaloo.
It's been a very long time since the weekend. It's been a very long time and I'm weak.